Well, hello YouTube. It's been a couple months since I've posted a video. Fix this height. I don't know why it's so low. That better? Good enough. So I decided I'm gonna post a full day of eating. Starting off with the first meal of the day. Kind of an odd meal to have first, but it is almost, approaching 11:30. So yeah, I didn't end up having to work today, which sucks. Weather was shit, and then the boss, foreman, whatever you want to call him, his basement flooded. So yeah, can't go finish the project out in Rockport, which right now is just the deck that we're doing. We're almost done. Literally just got to do the tops for the railings and the cable rail across through all the posts, but yeah, can't really do that because his basement flooded. So here we are. 200 grams of shrimp, prawns, whatever you want to call them, depends on where you are. Coach is from the UK, so he calls them prawns. Anyways, 45 grams uncooked, so whatever that ends up being cooked. Cream of rice. I actually have some of the fucking fancy Elevate Foods cream of rice, whatever the fuck. Elevate Foods cream of rice. I have some of that coming in, and I think today actually 2 different flavors. So maybe that might end up being here. Holy fuck, I can't talk today. That might end up being here by the time we get to the pre-workout meal, which will be cream of rice again. Pull day today, so I might end up putting in some pull day clips, or it might just simply be what I eat in a day. So yeah, we'll get to cooking. Boom. Pan clean. So I'm going to prep the shrimp. I just throw some seasoning on it, fry it in the pan for a little bit. I know most people eat shrimp raw, like a marinara sauce or whatever, but I prefer to cook my shrimp. Usually I'd have a shrimp fried rice. No, I'm not gonna put it in the cream of rice. I'm not a fucking nut job. It's gonna be cream of rice separate, shrimp separate. The cream of rice I treat as like a dessert. So I make that, throw it in the microwave, stir it, take it out, stir it, put it back in so it doesn't get all clumped up. And then I'll add some cinnamon, a little bit of berries, and add some zero sugar cold foam and some zero sugar maple syrup. I don't overdo it, do it in moderation. It kind of replaces, if I was to put sauce on all my other meals, my chicken and rice that I have and whatnot. My coach put in, I'm allowed up to 20 calories worth of sauce per meal. He has it all calculated in there. I usually just use a 0 calorie hot sauce. So yeah, I'll just add that in there in moderation, treat it like a dessert. That's one thing that I actually think a lot of people could benefit from. If you're going into a diet, or you've been dieting and you have a super bad sweet tooth, and maybe your mental fortitude isn't there yet with the whole dieting thing, because a lot of people go from eating all the shit they ate before to jumping straight into a diet. It's going to be hard to stick to that diet. So you got to think about all the shit that gets put in the food, especially in America. I mean, fucking bread's 13 ingredients. Why the fuck do you need 13 ingredients for bread? They make chips with specific, chemicals that make it so the flavor goes fast. Strong flavor goes away after 5 seconds, so you just keep eating. And then you've gone through a bag of chips, and then you've gone through 2 bags of chips, and then you're fat as fuck. So this is like something you could do. Try and, I have cream of rice twice a day. I look forward to it. It's like my sweet treat. Keeps me on track really well. Kind of takes away all the urge of even wanting to go and have fucking candy or whatever. So yeah, I will make this and show you guys the finished product for meal 1. Meal complete. 45 grams cream of rice, 200 grams shrimp, 100 grams of blueberries, and some extra. Meal 2 is chicken and rice, 100 grams uncooked chicken, and then rice is about 60 grams raw weight, which ends up being 130 grams cooked. So yeah. So little mini chat in between meals. I've been getting my steps in on the pad and decided it was nice out. I kind of wanted to go for a walk. So 2 meals so far today. It's currently 3:50. I'll walk around for 30 minutes to an hour, get some steps in, get back home, eat my next meal, and then go to town, run some errands, and then kind of just burn time and get steps as I'm going to the gym around 9 tonight, so pre-workout meal won't be eaten until about 8 o'clock. So between when I get back around 4:35 and 8, I gotta, manage to keep everything smooth, keep the digestion going, get my steps, and not fuck myself over and be having to wait 4 hours between my meals, be hungry as hell. But yeah, I'll see you guys for meal number 3. Meal 3, 100 grams chicken, or 100 grams uncooked, so probably 70 grams cooked, and 130 grams of white rice with 32 grams of zero sugar barbecue sauce. Boom. Meal number 4, pre-workout meal, cream of rice, berries, and whey drip. So for these, I'm gonna add some short little vocal notes. I do a cable lat pullover before I was doing a plate loaded machine pullover. With this, I'm really trying to focus the lat, keep the elbow tight to the body, and pin the shoulder downwards. It's hard to explain. You just got to kind of watch. I don't let my shoulders roll up too much. And I really try and bias the lat on these and get a good contraction, good stretch. The lat is a very small and thin muscle. You wouldn't think so, but it is. So the range of motion, which people say range of motion is very relative, whatever. It is smaller, a shorter range of motion. So to get a real stretch on it, you have to really limit how much you let those shoulders roll forward, if at all. Really try and keep them down. But yeah. next I move into a high to low lat focus row. This first set wasn't perfect. Kind of went a little heavy. I did a good job of really stretching the lat, keeping the shoulder pinned down, even with a heavier load. But definitely going into next session, I'm going to bring the weight down, try and get a solid 8 to 10. But that's really the only technical input I can put for this set. And you can see with this set, I mean, my form was the same as the last, but I did a way better job of driving down and back through the lat, keeping that shoulder pinned down, letting just all the bias be on the lat. So, yeah. Then I move on to a T-bar row. I've done 4 plates down 25, pulling my chest off, letting my erectors kind of pull the weight up with me and making it more of a trap, scapular retraction movement, less than a row. So I've really tried to get this down. I'm only using 3 plates in a 25. I even probably could have pushed another rep at the end. Not sure if it really would have been that good, so I stopped myself. I felt that I would have failed that next rep. And here I pushed this set to failure as well. All my sets are to failure. And by that I mean failing the last rep on my own, not forcing 1, 2, 3 extra reps that I don't have on my own, because you can't really calculate how much assistance you're getting. Like with that one, you'll see I have him help me at the top just to get that little extra contraction. I don't really need that. That I just prefer to have. But if I'm getting 20% of the rep and then he's getting the other 80% of it, how am I going to accurately progress and track that going into the next session? But here you see I do more of an upper back row. Again, doesn't really help except for that very top end of the rep just to get the contraction. Added these in as well last night. Probably the best bicep exercise I've done. Super good support. Get a really good squeeze, tension on the bicep at all times. Helps kind of minimize the shoulder flexion, bringing it up to get that peak contraction. But yeah, I personally love this bicep movement. I'm gonna stick with this for a while, I think.
Where? You rented my room.
The cell was just
In case you needed to kill me, but you can't. I know, I tried. I got low. I didn't see an end, so I put a bullet in my mouth, and the other guy spit it out.
You are cruel, arrogant, and selfish. But you are more than that.
We are not our failures. We are not who we were. We must be better.
We must be better. We will be the gods we choose to be.
Passing on your cruelty and rage, you will never change.
Falling back into my old ways.
Culmination of love brings grief, and yet we love, despite the inevitable.
I am sorry. Atreus has made a mistake. We will be better. Loki will go. Atreus remains. And still I follow.
simple breakdown of the post-workout. Didn't have chicken thawed. Didn't have any chicken thawed, so I had to go with shrimp. It's actually better macros, six less calories, less fat, and same protein. Then a bagel, and then I got to take all my supplements. You know, there's a lot of different ones that I take. Take fiber, multivitamin, omega-3s, P5P, NAC, apple cider vinegar, a bunch of different shit, magnesium. But I'm gonna post workout clips in here, and yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.